Hey, I'm Jamey with Stonemeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in the cooperative mystery solving game called Perspectives. Here's what Perspectives looks like, or at least the size of the box, which is actually what I'm going to talk about today. Perspectives is a game about having limited visual information, cards in hand that other players can't see, and yet you are collectively trying to solve a mystery about it. And the game introduces you to this concept using the sides of the box in a really, really clever way. And you can see an example here. You can see that we can see two sides of the box. Each of them has the same timestamp, I believe. Both are 1759. So when you start out in the first tutorial mission, I'll position that, someone will position the box in the table so that you can see either one or two sides. We did it where we only saw one side, but it is okay to see two sides. The game says this. And on the other two sides are a different timestamp showing the same building, but from slightly different angles. So you're looking at something from a different perspective at a different time. And then you just openly talk about it. You talk about what you see. And this has been on my mind a lot recently. As I record this, I've been explaining to people a lot why it matters in Vantage, my game, where that you don't show your location to other players. And it might seem like, hey, why don't you just show it to other players? But in games like this, even though you could describe everything that you can see, we all see different things and we all choose to highlight different things. And so by encouraging players not to share what they can see and instead not to visually share it, but rather to vocally share it, you encourage so much communication and you get to learn about what the types of things that people notice or don't notice. So what this game does is it presents you with a tiny mystery at the beginning about a little break-in that happens in this apartment complex. And using your limited perspective, you talk about it and you share what you see or what you don't see. And you'll probably realize in the discussion that people do notice different things and people choose to talk about or mention certain things and not other things. Because when you get the solution to the mystery, at least in our case, we noticed a lot, but there were a few little things that we missed that were pretty crucial that helped us get ready for the actual first scenario, the real first scenario in the game where you're using cards instead of the sides of the box. So I thought this was a great demonstration of how the game works and how it's important to not show what you see to the other players and to rather use your communication skills to share what you see and notice little details and try to connect the dots between what they can see and what you can see. That's what Perspectives is all about, and I thought this was an excellent way to introduce that concept using the box to the players before they really start to play the core of the game. I'd love to hear your thoughts on games that have important visuals where you really need to look at the art to see what's there, but all players don't get to see that. You only get to see from your perspective, and you have to share it vocally or in some other way with the other players at the table. Mysterium is another example of this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about Perspectives or other games like this. Thanks.